Okay, so you are stranded with your Fiat somewhere out on some highway, a long way from home, and the only thing who can get you home is your father, who has to borrow your Alfa. So you have two Italian cars, one has broken down and one will come to rescue. But how do you tow them? It was not so easy as I thought from the beginning. The thing is, I have never towed any of the cars because they have really never broken down, but since now I needed it. This is a long story why this car has broken down and I have an engine problem now, but I will take that in a separate video. Right now we only talk about how do you tow Fiat with Alfa. Yeah, so me and my dad first wanted to see can we tow with an Alfa? Do they have a hook on in some kind or something that we can hook on the towing line? So we started looking. It was like, how the hell do you do this? And we crawled under. There is nothing there. And my dad was like, but what is this? And I said, no, that is probably just a protection for if you have the 3.2 engine to have double exhaust. So it's probably nothing. And my dad was like, no, it has to be a lid. I was like, really? It can be a lid? So we looked under, and of course it's a lid. Let's open it up. As you see, it's as you can see, it's a lid. But to open up, we have two metal hatches underneath here that you just push open, and then it releases. And this is very simple. And no, I said it was simple, but it was now it's open up like this. Now we need to try to get the, and you just open like this. Then we need to, it broke now, no! This is secured with like arrow points. See if I can get the other one out in one piece. No, of course not. Why? It's typical. I broke both of them now. Why couldn't I get them out? Well, the plastic is a little bit old. It's arrow points. The point is, it will be hanging so you don't drop it and destroy the colors. Okay, now you see we have the hole. We need to get closer here. And of course, the hook is this one. So we take it out. This hook, I don't think it has ever been used. This rust here, it was not when we 2 days ago when we took this. He was completely galvanized all the way out, and there was no damage or corrosion or anything. But when we took this and tried to screw it in, we can only screw in half a thread. That was all, because it was so full. So we had to start to use a rust, solvent, and really mechanically start to dig out this. Unfortunately, I never took the picture. I should have done that. But it took us 45 minutes to work this. And then we had like a nail head that we inside here try to clean all the threads. So in the end, we managed to get this to work. And now I can push a little bit more if I have a tool, but you still see, maybe I have 6 threads in, but that is all. So it worked, but I would love to have all the threads in, but this is as good as it gets. So with this, I hooked the towing line and took it to the Fiat. But if my Alfa breaks down and I need to pull with my Fiat, how do I do that? Let's go to the nose of the Alfa. My Alfa has broken down now, and I need the Fiat to pull it. I have a hook, but where do I fasten it? It's not like there's not like any open hole I can put it in. Hopefully it's stuck. But of course, there is only one small lid in the whole nose, except for this. Of course, move when they clean the washing fluid for the lights, but this is the only hole. And let's try to open it. Can I do it with a nail? No, I can't do it with a nail. I can do it with... Let's see now. I have... How about this camera? I have no idea what the camera is. I use a game. Paperclip. A paperclip. Because same thing here. I don't want to break color, even though my car... And now carefully open it. And the same thing here. It's only a piece of metal clip and a secured line, which I broke on the other one side. And then I just looked in here and you see there's no hole. Yes, it is a hole. It's just they have hidden it. So the towing point here is not straight in. It's actually a little bit leaning. Let's see now. If we could get a... Oh, there we go. That was not many threads. That was not many threads. I think I will put some oil in both of these holes for the future. Yeah. My father was a very practical man. He said that I should probably get some bolts and fill both these holes with protection, with oil as protection, and find 2 bolts that just secure the openings, because this one is also completely open and it doesn't come much dirt, but of course it comes in dirt, and the hole is completely open. And on the back side it was so rusty, it was really terrible. And maybe next time I will not be able to, if something happens, you don't want to stay on the highway, something happens and you can't pull. That would be terrible. Yeah, I will do that, find some bolts, but not now. Let's go and see if we can tow the Fiat, and if the Fiat can tow the Alfa. Alfa, Fiat, Fiat, Alfa. Okay. The Fiat is dead, and I'm still on the highway, and my father comes with Alfa. How do we tow this? Thankfully, to tow a Fiat is very straightforward. Here is no problem, because it's very logical, almost logical. We have the towing, but this time it's an, what do you call it, in screw. Pretty easy. It's actually about here. We have the other part. As you can see, it's fairly simple. You just need to find the right place, position, and I didn't do that. There we have it, in the middle, and then try to get as many turns as possible. It's not much, I know that, and I wish I could get it even farther in, because I mean it's a lot of tons that has to be pulled here, and you know, when it gets yanks, when you drive a little bit uneven when you're towing, yeah, you don't want these to come flying like a bullet. Okay, this is easy. Easy towing in the front. Is it easy towing in the rear? Let's go and see. And here we see the fat ass of the lady. But where do you tow this lady? That is interesting, because when you go over, you can't see anything to be able to hook this in, and if you crawl under, same thing. But there is something special here. And now we are under the car, my favorite position. Oh, here you have my homemade, I think, huge exhaust. But we're looking for something to a towing point. And in here we have nothing. See, nothing. There were the fuel tank, and then we come over here. On this side, suddenly here we have the towing point. A very strong point.
and it has some sort of protection, I think it's on it. I will try to feel it. Yeah, it's a plastic or like aluminium, I don't know. Probably this I will take out and then screw the bolt in. But the problem is, here's the hole from where you should yank it, but we don't have a hole straight through. Because the person who put this spoiler on, this is not original spoiler for this car, because I think this is a limited edition spoiler. There is a hole here, and this is direction, because here you need to do a lid or something that you can open, so you can actually connect this and screw it on. So yes, this Fiat can be used to tow other cars, but not right now, because I can't get to the towing point, because I don't have a hole here. And that is a funny thing here.
Well, that was pretty much everything for today. I have 3 towing points, 2 here and 1 on the Fiat. No, I have 2, but I can't reach the rear towing point because the spoilers is cover it, and the one who put in the spoiler did not cut a hole. I saw online that you can buy lids that could cut it open, put in a lid. I hope I will never have to tow anything with the Fiat. Yeah, that was all for today. I will do another video where I tell about the car problem with the Fiat, because it's a long explanation, and now I just wanted to talk about the towing points. So have a good day, and please watch my other videos and with likes and everything. Okay, bye, see you soon.